Today, we're at Epic Universe. This is probably going to be an extremely long video.
Yes.
However, we're going to show you our full experience.
Yes.
It's not going to be like a guide or anything like that. It's just going to show you what going through the park is like for the first time, seeing everything for us.
Because with everyone, it's been different, apparently.
Definitely. There's already thousands of videos out there. This is just another one, but we are looking forward to documenting the day here at Epic Universe. Let's go check it out. So we're going to start the day off from a different perspective going into the park. We're going to show you what it's like entering from the Helios Grand Hotel. So we stayed the night. They have their own special entrance to the park. We're going to show you that. Now when you enter the hotel lobby, take a right, and this sign will tell you park security this way. And as you walk this way, there's going to be a slight line to get in, but park opens at 9. The people who are staying at the hotel can enter at 8. So here's the line for the security, which actually isn't too bad at the moment. So it's currently May 24th, 2025, and the park has only been open officially for a couple of days, so they are at limited capacity right now. Park is open from 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. And also, like I said, we get in early, so we get in at 8 a.m. Also, make sure you have your room key as well as your ticket to the park. You have to have both if you are staying at the hotel and entering the park from the hotel. So at 7:10, the line started moving to go through security. Now I'm not going to film through security, but we'll pick up afterwards, but just know at 7:10, the line started moving. And then right here is where they scan your ticket. Now they do check your room card prior to entering the security, but that was really fast and easy and everybody was friendly. That was one of the easiest entry points I've ever been into.
Yeah.
Super easy. Quick. Friendly. Very good. So here's the park. Obviously never been here before, so this is all gonna be just checking everything out. We are going to try to take in as much detail as possible. So it's, again, gonna be a very long video, but you gotta do what you gotta do. So these are people waiting to get into Super Nintendo World, so we might just stop here because the other side, you go that way, you're gonna have to wait to enter as well. But you can see the hotel from this side, pretty cool. So with the early entry, as of now, as of the recording of this video, Super Nintendo World is one of the only things open. I know there might be some people lining up for Ministry of Magic just early, but that does not open until 9. The other thing that's open is Stardust Racers. So you can either go to Stardust Racers or Super Nintendo World. You see there's signage. Now we are on the opposite side of the entry point because that's going to be obviously clear on the other side. We're on the hotel side. We also have reservations for the Blue Dragon and the Atlantic restaurants. Those will be separate videos though. We're not going to include those in this video. They will be separate restaurant reviews. Also, I know there's a lot of information this morning. Universal usually does not allow you to film the rides, so we probably won't be able to film many of the rides, but we can at least share our experience with you. Currently 7:47. Here we go.
I don't hear the excitement.
Woo! There we go. So we're heading straight to Nintendo. You can see people are actually running. Now I don't think it's going to really be that much of a wait right away with everybody having to run into the park. I would not recommend running. I don't think you're supposed to. Here will be our experience going into Nintendo World. This is probably going to be my favorite one. Here we go! Yahoo! This is pretty awesome. Yeah, this is super cool. Oh Oh wow, look at all the detail in here. And here we have the world. So we're gonna head to Donkey Kong first. There's Yoshi's Adventure, Toadstool Cafe. So everybody's gonna want Minecart Madness, which I believe is through this way. But this is an unbelievable park. Unbelievable land here. Again, just gonna try to get to a ride first, but there's a lot going on. Now with it being limited capacity, we can come back later, and sometimes the waits aren't near what they are after like 5 o'clock. But go down the stairs, go to the bottom level, Donkey Kong. Oh yeah, I'm excited for this. Donkey Kong Country, here we come. Oh, 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 oh. Ooh, it made noise. Now, I don't think the wait will be too long. It might be 20 minutes or so just because everybody runs here first, but this is the game my brother, my dad, and I played all the time. Minecart Madness straight ahead. Wow. Now this is the ride we're doing here. I don't know if they will allow you to film. Some videos have it. That might just be done behind Universal's back, but this is essentially what the ride looks like. This is one of the first ones we wanted to do. It says it's only a 15-minute wait, so that's not bad. I think after we get through this one, we might do all the rides in this land and then explore it a little more. Hello? Look at the banana. Bananas right here. Now the queue line set up for a very long wait. Again, we are at limited capacity, so I can't imagine the queue being super long, but you never know. They also have the new bands you can get, and you get points for, like this is what the people in front of us are doing. You get points for scanning. We're not gonna do this go round. It just said no video recording, so the people that do that just kind of go behind Universal's back, but this is awesome.
At your age, I had a little something called respect for my elders. Now listen up.
Overall, that was a great ride. We loved it. Motion sickness, none. Just my mom said didn't affect her. My dad can handle roller coasters, but my mom's usually the one that might get somewhat motion sickness. Said no issues whatsoever. There's 4 to a cart. If you sit in the front of the cart, it actually looks like you're gonna jump over the railway, but overall, great ride. It does go decently fast, but honestly, it was so cool. They have the bubbly barrel, which it looks like you can get a big crushed float with mug, tropical banana flavor, and just a regular one without the mug. I think this is where you can meet Donkey Kong, which is his hut, pretty cool. And then there's a little gift shop. The craziest thing to me right now is remembering that we are in Florida. It does not feel like it. It feels like you're somewhere else. I bet those things are hot. Ooh. Hello. So now leaving Donkey Kong, heading back into the main area. Might try hopping on a couple more rides as the wait times are not long at all right now. Now we're not gonna go into every single store because that would take a long time, but they do have Yoshi's Snack Island here, and they've got this little gift shop, and it's cool how it looks like you go through a portal each time. Now these are fun. I tried one of those are fun. Now the next ride we're probably gonna do is the Yoshi one, which, very easy ride, very chill ride, probably the slowest ride here, but the amount of detail they put into all of this is just amazing. Let's try that next. Hello. The queue line for this one's very cool.
We had a dog named Yoshi.
Yes, Timber did have a dog named Yoshi. Look. Man, put so much detail into this. This is cool. Can you imagine waiting in line this long though? And then you do head up the stairs. So the cool thing about this ride is click the eggs when you find them. This is pretty cool, check this out. I'm not gonna film the whole ride, but at least you can get an idea of what it looks like here. Pretty neat that you can see everything. This is pretty awesome. So when you see the egg, woohoo! And in case you were wondering, super kid-friendly ride, no issues on this one whatsoever. And it gives you a chance to just relax and see all of Nintendo World. Oh, that was fun. You loved that one, didn't you? We're gonna head now up toward the Mario Kart ride. So we gotta go up these stairs. And it's gonna be up this way. The ride is located right here. Again, no filming on the ride, so it is what it is. But right here, what's it say? Ooh, we'll come back. 60 minutes. Not waiting 60 minutes right at the moment. That's crazy. So we're gonna wait until later to come back to Mario Kart because it's 60 minutes. We watch the wait times all week. It'll get down to 15 during the day. It's just because everybody ran there first. So we're just gonna come back later, but as of now, oh. As of now, I think we're gonna leave this portal and go out into the middle. What's this do?
Just like for fun,
No, I think. No, you look, you can see. Oh, there's Mario right there.
oh, I can see it.
Look at that. Mario. Wow. But like I said, I think we're gonna head back out to the middle area, Celestial Park, and look around. Other rides and stuff are gonna be opening soon because it's almost getting close to that 9 o'clock entry time. But I have to say, looking at Nintendo World first, it was really cool. And so far, all the rides we rode are very doable. Just the theming they put into this, though, amazing. Oh, he got it. One more look at it before we leave. We'll come back later, but very cool spot. And then you exit right through here, back out of the portal. And you go here for the exit. Props to Universal for limiting the capacity for a little bit because it makes it that much more enjoyable to go check out everything and explore because there's a lot to see here. Here we go. Now the regular crowd is waiting to get in here. So the perk of staying at the hotel, you get in early. All right, first thoughts of Nintendo World.
Loved it.
It was awesome.
Yeah.
We will be back to film more, try more rides, but since we still have about 20 minutes before the park actually opens, we're gonna go explore. So once the park actually opens, I do expect there to be slightly more wait times. However, like I mentioned, we've been watching the wait times all week and they aren't bad at all. Now, Ministry of Magic Harry Potter's always starts out like at 300, but when I looked last night at like 6 o'clock, it was only 45 minutes. So we are gonna hold off on that. We kind of wanna go towards the front of the park since we entered the back side due to the hotel, and the front's over this side. So a lot of exploring all day. Video's gonna be all over the place, but if it's your first time visiting like it is ours, you're probably gonna have an all over the place kind of day. But as long as you enjoy it and do everything you can, then that's all that matters. So we did make it to the front of the park, Celestial Park. Enter the portal here. You wonder next which path to chart? The answer lies within your heart. That's of course if we are leaving, but the day just started. It's just now 9 o'clock, so the park officially just opened. We are going to go to another land. Now up here on the right, they do have a Starbucks, and then on the left, they have the gift shop. Let's go into the Other Worlds Mercantile. Just see what they got going on in here. Just gonna do a generic overview of everything in here. because it's gonna be way too much to show, but definitely all of your worlds, your portals, you can buy the merch for. Look at this in here though. I love their theming they've done. They've done a heck of a job with all their theming. They also have moonship chocolates right through here. So let's take a look at that. It smells delicious in here. They've got a lot going on. Yeah, wow, assorted fudge flavors. Yeah, you can smell the chocolate in here, that's for sure. We're back at the front of the park after going into that mercantile shop. Wait times, 120 minutes for Ministry of Magic, which actually isn't too bad. We're not gonna go to that way yet. We're gonna walk to the right-hand side, so Starbucks, and just kind of make our way around the park. We do have the Atlantic restaurant at 11 o'clock, a reservation. That'll be a separate video. I know I'm gonna mention the theming all throughout the day today, but it is awesome. Here's the Sensorium Emporium. The North Star Wintry Wonders. Oh, it's like their Christmas shop. Well, sort of. It's themed Christmas, but this side's not. Starbucks. This is currently, I mean, the park's open, so this is currently the crowd level as of now. All right, so the next portal, I guess we're gonna go to, what would that be?
There's Isle of Berk up on the right-hand side, and then Ministry of Magic is after that.
And that one might also be a future one, like this evening, because everybody runs there first as well.
It's busy.
In the evening, it's not near as busy. So again, this middle section, in case you don't know, Celestial Park. You do have the Stardust Racers right here, and Isle of Berk, we'll go ahead and enter, see what the wait times are. I think the longest one so far was like 30 minutes, which isn't bad. We'll wait if that's the case, but it should be a good time. We, my friends, have dragons. I love this movie. I know one of the rides in here is a water ride, so I don't know if we'll ride that today, although it's getting to be pretty warm. However, we'll at least show you what all we can. Look at this though, going through the portals. Great idea, Universal. And what do we got here? I can't see, it's so bright. I don't know if you can read that or not. Really can't see at the moment. I guess we'll start left. Make our way around. Oh, this is cool. Again, we won't be able to film any of the rides here. There are some people that do, and you can look at the rides, but here you go. Whoa! That's awesome. I've heard that's a great ride. Little kids play place. That's fun. I love the music. Love the theming. That's a massive kids play area though. Have a food option. Still a little too early to get food, but it looks like they've got a Coke machine, bottled water, drinks, different things of that nature. Also want to try this little glider one. Looks a little scary, but my mom won't be riding that one, that's for sure. I don't know if my dad will either, but I think Timber and I may give it a try just to see how many rides we can get through today. Wait time 10 minutes, perfect, we'll do it. Although the Pickup's wing glider's only a 5-minute, maybe we'll head over there first because that one usually has a longer wait than the Dragon Racers Rally. But either way, 2 short waits. I'm gonna put a pause on the video for now and ride some rides, pick back up when we're done. Gonna try to ride these 2 right away and let you know what we think. Again, I don't think the parents will be riding any of these ones, but Timber and I will. If Timber doesn't, I'll still try it, give you a recap here shortly. All right, we just got off both rides. Dragon Racers Rally, pretty much a walk-on. The crazy thing is, just a generic ride, super easy ride. You just kind of go around in a circle. However, you do have wings on either side of you that you control what you do. So if you make the wings go, you will go upside down and you can ride upside down the whole time. If you don't touch the wings, it's just a simple, easy ride. We turn this way to Pickup's wing gliders, super fun, a lot like Hagrid's, not quite as intense. The only thing is the harness, the lap bar does get slightly tight on your legs, and my feet couldn't fit down below, but other than that, super fun ride. Plan on coming back. That was also a walk-on. Now with either ride, and with most rides here, they do have the locker system, but at this park, it's face recognition. You no longer need like your pass or whatever. It does a face photo, and then when you go back, the photo will open your locker. But we're gonna finish walking around this section of the park and then head to the next portal. And so far, I think the Hiccups Wing Gliders is our favorite out of what we have been on. Now up here, if we keep going, Fire Drill, that is a water ride. So I don't think we will hop on that one today unless it gets so hot that we want to. But look at the details they put into this park. Oh, what are you doing? What do you got? That's awesome. Also, their waters here, $3-ish a piece, but you do get annual pass holder discounts if you're a universal pass holder. What do we have here? This is the Mead Hall, so you can get some food. I'm not sure when we're gonna eat. I know we do have a reservation at a restaurant, but we'll come and check out some more of these places. We'll actually probably come back to the park sometime and do some more in-depth stuff, but just for a generic one-time going through, we're just kind of seeing a little bit of everything. So here's the Fire Drill. It's a water journey. More than likely we'll get wet. It is truly an unbelievable experience coming into these portals where you do feel like you're in a separate portion of the world. Like you have no idea that Nintendo World's just right on down there. But here's what the water one looks like. So again, there's some people that get soaked, there's some people that don't get that wet at all. Regardless, it is a water ride. So that's the chance you're gonna have to take. So the entrance is there. We're gonna take a left because they do have Spitfire Grill. Little spot you can sit in some shade. And then if we walk this way, there's restrooms. Then down here, meet and greet entrance, the Untrainable Dragon. So here's the meet and greet, and then the show, which I don't know if we'll actually do the show today, but the Untrainable Dragon is down here at the end. So a couple options for you. Here's the meet and greet, check it out. So I think we're gonna call it for this portal as of now and head to the next one. I really enjoyed this portal. So far, I mean, Celestial Park will just kind of be an ongoing thing, but as far as got Nintendo World done and the Isle of Berk. Exit through this way. So we still have Ministry of Magic, all the Harry Potter stuff later on. Dark Universe, we've got food, a couple restaurants coming up that we'll do a review at. Stardust Racers I want to try. Also, my dad rode Hiccups Wing Gliders, loved it, said it was easy, fun, enjoyable. Up next, if it's not a long wait, might try the Stardust Racers. If it is a long wait, which I don't think it will be, I think it'll only be like 25-ish minutes. I mean, look at the park. I love how Universal did this. Universal, thank you so much for keeping it limited capacity. It makes it totally worth it. It's currently 10 o'clock. We'll see if this is a pretty small wait, like 15 minutes. If so, we'll ride it, then head over toward where we're eating the food. But at least we'll be able to try another ride. Here's the sign, Stardust Racers here. I don't think the wait will be long, so if so, we'll go ahead and swing on in here. But let me just see. That's gonna work out perfectly. It is only a 10-minute wait, so Timber and I are gonna hop on it. I loved it. I laughed the entire time. I thought it was fun. It's super fast, very fast. It is a bit rocky though. Timber hated it. She's never riding it again. She said the fast didn't bother her, like how fast it went, but the rocky, like it's shaky. It is a bit shaky. That's what bothered her. So kind of, I don't know, that will be up for you to decide. I enjoyed it. I probably couldn't ride it multiple times throughout the day, but one time was fun. Timber, never again. So it's about 15 minutes after 10. Our reservation for Atlantic is at 11. So we're gonna head over that way and just kind of get ready for that. That'll be a separate video. but it is up over this way. I'm gonna pause the video. This is where we're gonna eat, the Atlantic. So as a side note, they do offer a free postcard right now where they do a watercolor painting of you. So we're in line just to see if we can get that done before our reservation. So the way this works is each painting takes about 5 minutes. And we were about 70 minutes in, but we jumped to the back of the line to give us a few more minutes because they start at 11, but we have our reservation over here at Atlantic at 11. So we bumped back, so maybe they'll take like an hour and a half. So by the time we're done eating, we can come back out here and hopefully be ready to go. So we just finished at Atlantic. We're gonna see where we're at now in the line to get our little watercolor. All right, we're only like 1, 2, 3 parties away from getting our postcard done. I don't think they'll do this fully. From what I know, it's supposed to end on the 26th, but we're almost there. So unfortunately, these are only gonna last until the 26th. We're very blessed to get one. Look at how cool, he included my little beard there. This is awesome. Such a great souvenir. And on the other side, is it just a...
I think it's just...
Oh,
it's a postcard.
they're super nice here. But unfortunately it won't be all the time, just the next few days, and it was totally worth the wait. Worked out perfectly. Now to some more portals. We've got 2 portals left, still more of Celestial Park as well, but we are going to go probably toward Harry Potter next and then Dark Universe after that. It's still pretty unbelievable that we can stand here and no one is really here. Let's go to the front side. I haven't seen the front side yet. So we do have to see the front entrance since we didn't come in this way. But here it is. Looks to be really nice. They have a lost and found. And then if we turn around this way, look at this. The entrance is amazing. See the hotel in the background there. Great place to stay. Beyond this gate, find gardens, green, and epic worlds to fill your dreams. Walking right through the portal, so now we've been through technically the 3rd portal, and then we're just gonna continue this way. Hello. Walking to the right-hand side. The thing I like about this park is, never have been here before, but it's super easy to find your way around. There's not a lot of options. You just walk one side or the other, and then you have all your portals. I'm gonna stop in Starbucks here. Of course, your Discovery series. Epic. Oh, and then the small little ornament. This park is very pretty. I know it's new, but all the coloring and stuff makes it very pretty. Harry Potter right now is delayed. They've been struggling with that ride, but we'll still go down that portal just to look at everything. And then the Celestial Carousel in front of us, we'll ride that sometime, but it's never more than a 5-minute wait right at the moment. And then behind that we have Dark Universe, which we'll do also. So this place isn't open yet. I think I read somewhere it's maybe supposed to be like a food court. We have the Meteor. Looks like it's kind of a restaurant you can go in, like a quick service one. All right, for In Dreams, we enter a world that is entirely our own. Ready to go in the next portal. The circus show is like at 2:45, I think it said, so we might try going to that. Genius idea with the portals. Really top-notch theming with them. Oh yeah, this is exciting. Look at the tile, how it looks like it's old. Metro. Oh, wow. Pretty fantastic here. Now the only thing so here's a restaurant, but the only thing I heard is a lot of these facades don't have anything with them. They're just like, look like storefronts, but you can't actually go inside of them. But here is a place to cool off. There's a restroom area. Here's where the circus show is. 2:15's the next show, that's what it is. Might go check that out. Again, Ministry of Magic is down, it's delayed, but there's a lot to explore here for sure. Look at this. Got some different treats in here. Let's just keep walking around. Probably get in line soon for the show. That'd be fun to see. I don't think you can film at the circus show, so we won't be able to do that, but a lot of these places have, like, look, there's a place you can go in. Looks like maybe shopping in there. What's this? Another, and the theming is top notch over here though. You can use your interactive wands. Looks like it's a little place to get a snack. Wow. Pretty fantastic. All right, then this is kind of like the little backside area. Place you can eat. There's gonna be a lot of food options here for us. We already have everything planned out for today, so won't be able to eat any extra food, but gives us ideas of when we come back where to eat. Hopefully we'll get to ride Ministry of Magic tonight. If we don't, it is what it is. And then this will take us right back out to where like the circus was. We still have this side. Maybe we'll go down this side first. We'll check this side out first, swing back around, then it'll be time to get in line. We'll go look into some shops sometime. Butterbeer. You can see nothing going on right at the moment. Cool. Stroller parking over there. So we're gonna maybe go see if we can get into the circus show, and then maybe by that time there won't be a delay anymore. I will say, as far as the portals we've been in so far, this one has the least amount of like entertainment. Yes, there's food options, but only like the one ride, and then the show. I think they're trying to push for their wands though, and a lot of people have them right now. But yeah, the theming's great, just not a whole lot to do. So seating is currently open for the circus show. She said she'd probably wait until about 20 minutes until showtime because no one's in there right now. Theming in here though is top notch. I feel like you're part of the circus right now. Music playing. It's a pretty good queue line all the way back here. Just finished the circus show. That was awesome. If you're a fan of Fantastic Beasts, you'll love it. It was great. Interactive, like real actors, and then also some like animatronics, but it really was worth it to me. And it's air conditioned and good show. Also, Ministry of Magic opened. It's 60 minutes now. We'll come back this evening. It should be down some. So I think we're gonna head to the next one, next portal. A couple things we still have to do. Wanna ride Mario Kart, wanna ride Ministry of Magic, Dark Universe we're going to, and then we're also gonna go see the How to Train Your Dragon show. I've heard that's a really good show, so we wanna make sure we get that in. On the app, it shows the different times. There's one at like 3:45, one at 5, one at 7. I think we're gonna try for the 3:45 one. Obviously leaving the portal. View of the hotel where we started this morning. We still have 6 hours left in the day. So we should be able to basically do everything in one day. Now, when the crowds pick up, not so sure you will be able to do everything in one day unless you buy express passes. Now we've officially made basically a lap around the park. They do have some green space here, I'm guessing to watch the water show. I don't know if it's gonna go tonight or not. It's kind of been on and off, but we'll see. Hopefully it will. For portal purposes, Dark Universe, Nintendo World, Celestial Park, Isle of Berk, and then Harry Potter's over there, hotel here. Now the rides that are in Dark Universe, I've heard mixed feelings. Some say, some say yay. I don't know. I might just ride them all at least once to see how it is and go from there. But look at that cloud behind it too. It really is Dark Universe over here. It's alive. It's alive. Look at this portal. Also, that How to Train Your Dragon show is at 3:45 in 1 hour, so I'm not sure what all we'll get to ride in Dark Universe as of now. But again, 6 hours left in the day, we'll be able to do basically everything. It does look like it could possibly rain though, so that might cause a few delays. Here we have Dark Universe. I'm not a big scary movie, monster, horror film person, so this one's not as exciting to me, but I am excited to see how they did all the theming. Yeah, that's cool. I bet at nighttime this is awesome. A couple of gift shops. A couple of places you can eat at. Spooky. It's making me super duper excited for fall. Oh, lightning in the area, so there is a delay on werewolves right now. So probably from that storm brewing over there. You've got a 10-minute wait on the Monsters Unchained. So what I think we'll do is there's about 45 minutes until the show. Let's go to the show and see if maybe the storm passes. It's only a 10-minute wait for this one. I don't think Timber's gonna ride it. I'll probably end up going solo on it just to try it. And then we'll have to wait until they no longer see lightning to ride this one. So let's head to the Isle of Bert to look at the show. When Epic said that their portals are immersive, they for sure are immersive. For reference, Isle of Bert gonna be right across from us here, basically right over there. So we're gonna walk that way. I've heard Frosty Moon is good. I've heard it's like really good. Again, we're gonna have to come back and do just a few different of these snack options, eventually build it all out on our website, thealtemlife.com. Hopefully it's helpful to those who are planning a trip. They have a stage out here, which is nice. So I'm sure they do some live music. We also have the carousel, which won't take long at all. We might even just go hop on that. But the carousel's usually, well, it's been a 5-minute wait all day and like all week. There's also another Starbucks. So they have 2 Starbucks in the park, which is good to have. Now, one of the main differences that you see with Universal and Disney from a creator's standpoint is Universal does not let you film a lot of things. Disney pretty much can film everything. Kind of a bummer that you can't. I get it to an extent of not wanting to like people to drop their cameras and all that, but when you're trying to do some research and see what rides that you want to ride, it's kind of difficult to see that if they don't allow you to film. So that's the only downfall I see with a park like this is the rides. I mean, you can't film them. People still do. Here we are back at Isle of Bert. Head toward the back of this one, and that's where that show will be. All right, we're back at Isle of Bert. If you take a right, that will take you to the show. We made a mobile order for Spitfire Grill, which is over here. We've got the mac and cheese cone, a nice drink. There is 1 alcoholic drink, 2 freestyle drinks, and it says our pickup's ready. You order through the app and do just my order's ready, come in here and get it. So we're gonna go over here, grab it, and eat a little snack before the show. Here's what the mac and cheese little cone looks like. Got some goldfish on top. Got a little side thing to put it in. Here's the Epic cups. And this is the black currant, what else did I say? Black currant something or another drink. That's the alcohol. Boysenberry black currant drink. That's good mac and cheese, nice little snack, and then the drink's also good. About 15 minutes until the show, so we're heading that way to watch The Untrainable Dragon. They did say photos and videos are allowed, just no flash, so.
These are the best of friends. I guess you could say we live in harmony. We live together, and work together, and dragons even raise their young here in our brand new dragon hatchery.
Well, there you have it. Humans and dragons living together in peace once again.
That was awesome, and I'm glad that they allow you to film because that was super cool. Unbelievable animatronic there flying, toothless. So there's a couple weather delays on the rides. I think maybe they're back open now. I see one going in the distance there. So we should be able to ride some more rides, and then our food reservation is in about an hour and a half, I think. And this show took about 30 minutes. Mario Kart's only 25 minutes right now, so I think we're gonna scoot on over to Nintendo World and then try to hop on that one, see what time it is when we're done. Hopefully you're getting the flow of each portal. I mean, it's pretty easy to get around here, that's for sure. Going back through the Nintendo portal, this is probably my favorite entry to a portal too, because you come out of the castle and it's just like colorful. It's awesome. Yeah, this is so cool. There's a lot of games through here too that you can play that we didn't really see the first time, but get to enter Bowser's Castle, 25 minutes. While we're here, let's give it always a fun thing to do. I am gonna see how much I can film of the queue, even though I can't film the ride, but it's just too cool not to film Bowser's Castle. Hello. Now all the queues and all the rides are fantastic. They have done great. I mean, they're cool, so if you're hot out, at least it's cool. And then there's a lot to see, so you're not just standing in like a bare line. There's just so much to see in each of these queues, but they are extremely long queue lines, which means when they're at full capacity, talk about a wait time. Oh, look at the doors. Now this one's more of like a virtual game. I don't think you have to stay virtual, like you can just ride it without doing the virtual stuff. But again, I won't be able to film it. The different trophies. Yeah, that's awesome. And then here's the one we're getting ready to ride, the Universal Trophy. Look through there. And then the books. Look, Toad, Yoshi, Luigi, Mario know their weaknesses. Wow. The amount of detail they put in this, the queue, it's crazy. Look at the big chair. Oh, Princess Peach. Got a nice castle. Oh, it shows them making. Whoa, look at this. Whoa. Training show will begin in just a moment. So you can see that you'll end up putting some glasses on this hat we have. We have an hour before our dinner reservation, and the Mario Kart keeps getting delayed, so we'll see what happens. So the nice team member said, I'll move you closer since you guys are the only ones waiting. That allows us to look at maybe a new room, and then if it does start up, we'll be right there ready to go. So now we made it down here to the bottom. So as soon as it starts up, we'll be ready to rock and roll. And as soon as I sat down, we are ready to ride. So maybe a 15-minute delay? And everybody left, and now it's just us. Look how empty this is. This is cool. Such a cool ride. That brings you to the gift shop where you could think anything Mario Kart in here. Wow. And you exit right where you entered, basically. So all good. We're gonna head toward the Blue Dragon where our next dining reservation is at. That'll be a separate video. So as a recap, we have done everything in Nintendo World we wanted to do. We didn't do the interactive game just due to not having one of the power bands. We still have to go to Dark Universe, do the 2 rides in there. We have to go back to Harry Potter and do the Ministry of Magic. And then I don't think we'll ride the water ride. So after that, we'll basically have done everything here at the park. This fountain is pretty awesome. So we stepped into a gift shop right next to Nintendo World, and you have Zelda and Link in here. I love this. Also heard they have some Zelda shirts. And as far as the Blue Dragon, we showed that in the beginning. It's over here by the hotel. So that's where we're heading now. Gonna pause the video. So we just ate at the Blue Dragon. We're gonna head into Dark Universe again. It is starting to sprinkle some. Hopefully the rides don't get delayed. Maybe we can explore this one a little more since last time we just briefly went through. But the big question is, how bad is the Monsters ride? Is it like where you get sick on it or not? There's only one way to find out, so. With the rain in the background though, it makes this section even more eerie. Sprinkling pretty decent though. I'm gonna pause the video. We're gonna try the werewolf ride real quick, 20-minute wait. So for a quick update, the werewolf ride is delayed due to lightning, so we actually hopped on Monsters, and you know, surprisingly, it's pretty smooth. A lot of people compare it to the Forbidden Journey, which is very similar. The Forbidden Journey, I can usually just ride one time and I'm done. It's got kind of a lot of motion sickness to it. This one's not as bad. I could probably ride it 2 or 3 times, but I wouldn't want to go more than 2 or 3. The theming everybody loves. I'm not crazy about all the monster stuff, but I'm glad I rode it. And Timber actually rode it with me and said it was fine, like as far as the motion sickness. Now the theming inside of the queue we could have filmed, but we kind of made a last minute decision to go on it since the other ride was delayed. And they did do good with the theming. As far as this land goes though, you've got just the 2 rides, a restaurant, and then the gift shop. We'll go in the gift shop, but then that's really it. So if one ride is down, there's not a whole lot to do here, which Werewolf, with it raining and stuff, the weather delay, we are waiting to see if it'll open back up. So as we're leaving this portal, we're actually gonna go out to Celestial Park and ride the carousel. It's only like a 5 or 10 minute wait, which that's typical, but with the rain, maybe it'll help delay some of the time and we can go get another one off the list. Also with this park, if you do come when the weather's bad, a lot of the rides are delayed because they're outside rides. So if they see lightning, you're delayed. So just know that too. And the carousel is in the middle of Celestial Park. Front of the park's just right on up here. Some of the other rides we haven't done yet, which would be Ministry of Magic and also Werewolf, are the 2, as well as the Isle of Berk Fire, whatever the fire one was, because it's a water ride. Those are the ones we have not done yet. And it is only a 5-minute wait, so heading in. But as you can see, very kid-friendly ride right here. This is a very unique carousel. Never been on one like this before. Love the music in here. Very interesting carousel. Glad we rode it. So the rides we have left, Fire Drill in Isle of Berk, the Werewolf in the Dark Universe, and then also Harry Potter Ministry of Magic, which right now is a 60-minute wait. Again, might head towards that way, but we're just kind of waiting because of the weather. It's still sprinkling a little bit. And on a hot day when the sun's out, they do have a splash pad. So we have made the decision, Ministry of Magic, 60 minutes. The rain stops in about 40. Hey, there's a rainbow over there. 40 to 45 minutes. So by the time we get off, to hopefully have no delays, and then by the time we get off, the rain will be gone, all the rides will be open back up, and then all we have to do is Werewolf, and then we've done it all. How awesome is that? Also, I'm hoping that just because it says 60, maybe it actually won't. Maybe it'll take just like 45. Again, no filming on the ride, but we'll show you the queue, as the queue is what I've seen, really amazing. Here we have it. There's no delay as of now, so hopefully it all works out. It's only been, I think, about 5 minutes, and we're almost to what has been said to be one of the coolest parts of the ride right here. Oh, wow. So you all go as a group, so you really... Oh, there's another one. So if you're not with the group, you kind of don't really see it, which kind of stinks, but look at this. This is what everybody was bragging about, and I can see why. This is amazing. They did a fantastic job. Yeah, this is awesome. Wait for it. The fact that they have ceiling fans in here, crazy. Making pretty good progress though. Look at this. Wow. This is the next room that we are in. Oh, look up there. And you come to another room. Oh, look at this. Cleaning in progress. Looks like the old Ministry of Magic. They don't pick up after themselves too well. And they use a gumball machine as a water dispenser. And right here we have Dolores Umbridge office. It has almost been 60 minutes already, so that was what the wait time was. Next, you're in another room where the lockers are. In another room. Oh, Mad-Eye Moody. Oh, yeah. He's one of my favorites. And then you're over here. Yep, go through this room. Oh, now we're making some progress. Oh, wow. This is her office. Look at the cat.
Welcome to the Ministry of Magic. My name is Higgledy. Do be careful as you make your way through my former mistress Dolores Umbridge's office.
Look at the cats
The
up there.
mess here is dreadful and Higgledy is arranging it as quickly as possible. My former mistress.
And then you still have to go upstairs. And now you gotta go back downstairs again. And finally, I think we've made it. It's been like 75, it's been 80 minutes. There are so many stairs on this ride. We are heading out. Let's see if this will work for us here. Might. Oh, this one here. Oh man, bummer. I will say, I don't think, I'm gonna get some bad comments here. I don't think that was worth the 80-minute wait. There's no way I would wait 300 minutes for that ride. Maybe 45, but 80 was even pushing it too. Again, don't have a whole lot of time, so just gonna kind of walk and film. But here's what this portal looks like at nighttime. And you can see the lights are all shining up now. Now, unfortunately, we're not gonna spend a whole lot of time looking at the park at night. Like I said, closes soon. We will be back sometime, but this is already an extremely long video of the full day we spent here. We've been here a long time, since 8 a.m. So getting very tired. It shows Werewolf is 20 minutes. I'm gonna head over that way. I don't think Timber's gonna do it, but what I think I'm gonna do is pause the video, go try to ride it, and then just tell you what I thought, and then probably call it. I will say, out of all these portals, just looking around, Nintendo World appears to be the best. And I guess they'll probably have the show tonight, would be my guess. But we will come back sometime and film smaller videos, more detail of certain things. This is a pretty fantastic spot right here. I'm gonna put a pause on the video. Here is Curse of the Werewolf queue. We just finished that one. It literally was like 30 seconds long. It was a good one, but it was like you're on it and then you're off it. I'm gonna make this super fast because the video is already long. Longest day we've had in a very long time. I feel like that kid screaming back there because wiped out. We got to ride everything. We could have also been on the other one we didn't ride, but it was a water ride, so we didn't want to do it.
No.
Universal, you outdid yourself. It was great. Thank you for the limited capacity. Great park, epic park. It was awesome. Would highly recommend checking this one out, and we will for sure be back and do some more. Gotta get home though.
Yeah.
With that being said, that does it for this full day. Thanks for watching.